We're here back in the Fantasy Bar, big Wednesday night in the NBA. We got 6 of my favorite plays, including 3 sets of teammates we are going to target in some of the better games on the slate. We got some value. We got some guys filling in for injured players. And of course, my favorite play of the night. Who are we talking about? Belly up to the Fantasy Bar and find out. Welcome in, guys. Wednesday edition, Beers Daily Fantasy 6-pack. Good to be back in the Fantasy Bar. 6 guys fresh off the tap for you on FanDuel and DraftKings for a big NBA slate. Thank you, as always, for stopping by and checking out the video. Before we get into the plays, take a second, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Don't miss any of the videos going out, NFL, NBA, and of course, head over to scoresandodds.com/beer. If you have not checked that out yet, ton of great sports betting information. That link right in the description of the video. All right, 11 games on tap, few games I'm targeting. In fact, a few teams I'm targeting. We're going to go with the teammate edition. Let's get started here at point guard, shooting guard with Jordan Poole of Golden State. Now we know Golden State going to be shorthanded. No Steph Curry tonight. That's obviously a huge usage player out of that lineup. Andrew Wiggins going to remain out here on Wednesday night. Draymond Green going to join them on the sideline. So we run the numbers here in our Court IQ tool on RotoGrinders, which if you haven't had a chance to check it out, you're going to have a chance to win some free RotoGrinders Premium at the end of this video. But Poole, almost a 5% usage bump with those guys off the floor, and actually leads the team with over 32% usage with those 3 off the floor this season. So been on a nice little tear here of late, 32 or more DraftKings points in 5 of the last 6 games. And a lot of those with Steph in the lineup, you take him out. Sky's the limit here for Jordan Poole on Wednesday night. All right, let's stay with Golden State. Let's get some value at point guard, shooting guard, DONTE DiVincenzo. So should see some nice minutes here. I would say 25-ish minutes for DONTE DiVincenzo with Steph Curry out running the point here for this Golden State team. Kind of a rotation with Poole, Klay Thompson, and it's DiVincenzo who ranks right there with Jordan Poole with these guys off the floor at over 4% usage bump for this squad. So been a nice bench piece add for them. Going to need more out of him tonight. So it gives you a very, very solid floor here, especially at these prices right around 4,000. And we have that upside here with the additional usage where we could get an 8 to 10x return on these salaries in GPPs tonight. So for DiVincenzo, a lot of opportunity here with these injuries for Golden State. Let's take advantage here and get a nice value piece in this matchup tonight. All right, let's spend some money at the center position next. We're going to Washington. KRISTAPS PORZINGIS. So Bradley Beal, huge name out for Washington tonight. Obviously, a big usage player that's going to spread out to quite a few places, but Porzingis going to be one of the main benefactors. In fact, when you take Beal off the floor in our Court IQ, you see averaging over 1.3 fantasy points per minute. Got to imagine 35-plus minutes here for KRISTAPS PORZINGIS tonight. So it equals a nice little output here for him. We know the ceiling is huge. This guy has 60, 70 fantasy point ceiling anytime he takes the floor. And of late, been incredible. Averaging over 53 DraftKings points per game over his last 4. All right, let's stay with Washington next. At small forward, power forward, Kyle KUZMA. So another spend here for Washington. You know, do you want to put both of these guys in the same lineup? I would mix and match. Probably utilize them both across your portfolio here. Not against using them both in a lineup, but another guy that's going to see a bump with Beal out. In fact, leads this team with over 30% usage when Beal is off the floor this season and really been consistent. So cash game option, this is what you want to see, a solid floor. Only twice over the last 12 has this guy dipped under 37 DraftKings points. So gives you that floor. Again, we know the ceiling is here with Kyle KUZMA as well. Guy can score fantasy points in a ton of different ways. Chicago, good matchup for him here, whether he's at the 3, the 4, does not matter. Bottom 10 in fantasy points allowed to both of these positions. Kyle KUZMA in a good spot tonight against Chicago. All right, moving on, another value play at point guard, shooting guard, JAYLEN NOWELL of Minnesota. So the minutes are on the rise. The production has gone right along with that. Now the prices have gone up. I don't know if they've gone up high enough, so I still think there's some meat on the bone here with NOWELL. Nice buy low here for the Minnesota Timberwolves and really taking advantage of this opportunity. We're talking about 28 DraftKings points or more now in 4 straight games. I don't think these minutes are going away. I don't think the production going away either. And when you take Karl-Anthony Towns off the floor, he's one of the tops on Minnesota, 29% usage rate here, averaging over a fantasy point per minute in that scenario. So great value here, very consistent what you want in your cash games. We know there's upside in tournaments as well. JAYLEN NOWELL, solid value here on Wednesday night. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for Wednesday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Here's your shot at some free RotoGrinders Premium. All you got to do, Get in the comment section right below the video and guess fantasy points on FanDuel tonight. For my favorite play, my beast of the night, closest guess, is going to win themselves that free week of RotoGrinders Premium. Chance to check it all out, including our Court IQ tool. All right, let's wrap this baby up. My favorite play for Wednesday night, you know, Mass, the beast of the night. All right, Beast Town foreshadowing tells you it's somebody from Minnesota. We're rolling with shooting guard, small forward Anthony Edwards, tonight's Beast of the Night. So again, we take Karl-Anthony Towns off the floor. We see, to no surprise, Anthony Edwards over 30% usage rate. Also leads this team at almost 1.3 fantasy points per minute in this scenario. Been incredible of late. 39 or more DraftKings points now in 8 of his last 9 games. Great matchup here as well. The Pacers have really struggled with small forwards, bottom 5 in fantasy points allowed. But what I really like this game in general on both sides, the pace here is going to be incredible. These two teams, 3 of the fastest paced teams in the NBA, should be a track meet here. Perfect for the style of game of Anthony Edwards. I think he has a monster night. Easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll wrap us up for Wednesday night in Fantasy Bar. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, you know what to do. Hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points for Anthony Edwards on FanDuel for your shot at a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. And you're 10 in the bar. Who's your top play on this 11-game slate? Sound off. Who's your beast of the night here? Let me know in the comment section here on YouTube. If you have not already, click the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for watching. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beermakersfan. Salut, guys. Best of luck on the slate tonight. Thank you again for watching. Football videos coming over the next day or two, so keep an eye on that. We'll win some money tonight, and we'll see you.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist